Hello and welcome back. So in this video we are going to be covering advanced control flow and the exercise of advanced control flow. So in the previous one we looked at in advanced JavaScript we looked at scope and exercise scope, and now we're going to be looking at advanced control and exercise advanced control. So should be fun. And yeah, there's still quite a lot of things in this. Obviously we just started it, so should be fun. And let's go. Hello and welcome back. So what have we done today, or in this video? Well, first of all, I've just made a little test folder in our advanced JavaScript section, and with it we attached just the really basics, CSS, the JavaScript, there's nothing in CSS, and then just put the test on it. So nothing really for that. But then in our JavaScript I went over ternary operators and switch operators, which are the last two conditionals in JavaScript that we're going to, or we have learned. So now we know all the conditionals, and basically that just means like the if-else statements, but in different ways. So first of all, we went over the ternary operators, which basically is as such. So first of all, we created a function is user valid, and then accepting a boolean and returning the boolean. So here we have a variable called answer and is user valid true, and this question mark basically asks is this true or false. So here you can only have a boolean, and if it's true then the first answer will be replied. If it's false, the second answer will be replied. So as you can see here, for answer, because it's set to true, you may enter, and then if in this example we set to false, then access denied. So this is an if-else statement shortened down just to one line, instead of having like if this is the case, else that's the case, and then like 4 or 5 lines. It's just one quick simple wording with one line, which is really cool. And then we went on to adding a bit more complexity by having the variable of automated answer and is your account is, and then basically having the same situation, so setting is user valid true or false. So we could do this obviously outside of the actual function, or outside of this, and just can we, maybe not, but anyway, basically we're asking and doing the same response back. So once we do it, your account is typed out as the string, and then afterwards the actual value of not available, or is this actually not available. Oh no, I was thinking why is this here, but no, that's just us quoting it anyway. And then the second part is the actual switch operator, which basically is a shorter version of if-else statements, just as the first one, but this one has more options. So first of all, we have the function. In it we accept anything really, and then once we accept it, we can input it into our switch statement, and if the the variable, or is it the variable? Well, yeah, I think if the variable that we received is the same as any of the cases presented, then that code will be run. So this is like an if this is what we were given, then this code will run. If that's what we were given, then this code will run. And basically, let's say we write in back, then this will look at it, say, oh, that's not the case. So then it'll go to the second one. Oh, that's what we have got. So we're gonna equal what happens, you arrived home. And then this break function just means we're breaking out of the switch statement and going on to the next available line, which is the return and what happens. So basically this is how it works. And lastly, if none of these are matched, then we have a default. So if you just write in gibberish, then it will give you what the default is, which is please enter valid direction, and that's inputted into what happens and then return. So fun stuff. Now we have completed this advanced control flow, and let's see, I think I'll have a look quickly at, yeah, I'll do this control flow exercise as well, and then get back to you on that. Then see you in a bit. Alright, so I've done the exercise. Basically, as you can see, the first part was me creating a ternary, ternary, whatever it's called. What is it called? Let me look this up. I always forget the names. It's an conditional. Sorry. So creating a ternary conditional, which, as you can see here, once we let when battle equals to true, we get the experience points to be 10, and then which he has done as well. And then afterwards, basically answering these questions, and I've got the same answer except the first one. I don't think I was just paying attention. I was looking out for the break. As you can see, I've noticed that here. I just didn't notice it here. So other than that, that's all good. I won't attempt the bonus one, just because I've actually used these before on a different learning site I was using before, so I kind of get what to do with them, the switch statements, but obviously I will use them in the future as well. So that was fun. Now we're going to be moving on to exercises ES5 and ES6, which I have not a clue what that means, and then the exercises for that as well. So that's going to be a longer one, so should be interesting, but that's it for today. Thank you. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, whatnot, and see you next one.